This is the official ranking of every melee weapon from worst to best in Roblox Rivals. Now, before you guys click off the video, I'm going to show you guys why I ranked each weapon in each spot. So I'm going to show you the good things and the bad things for each one. So we're going to do this, boys, by simply playing 1v1s, and I'm going to do one weapon per match. I'm going to switch it up every single time and kind of give my reasonings why you might want to use this one, or situationally, like why you would want to put one in, this spot or that spot, or if you're playing like a team mode, something like that. I'm going to explain it all here, and let's go ahead and get right on into this, my friends. So ideally we play arena every single time, and now also keep in mind solos is going to be a little bit different if you're playing those compared to 5v5s and so on and so forth. So we're going to start here with the trowel. Now this thing is actually very, very strange. I believe I can't show you this time, but I'm going to show you guys something in the next round here on why this thing is kind of crazy, low-key, but also like the main ability for it. Let me just show you guys here. So I'm gonna pick the same weapons for the most part, but this is the worst ranking one that I have on the list. But watch this, guys. I just want to show you something crazy here. So you do this, and then you go like that, and you can do a crazy jump. Someone in my stream showed me that, so I don't know if that's like a crazy glitch or something like that, but in my opinion it must be. But that's the only like cool thing you could actually do with that. Other than this, like you're not actually going to use it to like set up a wall or block a pathway, because the thing just breaks. It just straight up breaks. So like the walls could just easily get knocked on over, and then guess what? It's pretty much useless. So this, thing doesn't really have too much of a good thing going for it. And also, if you smack the guy with the weapon, it's also not very good. So there's other things, other melee weapons that are gonna be better for actually like doing melee damage with it. So once again, the only cool thing you can do is that like little jump glitch type thingy. Other than that, this unit, not unit, but I'm used to playing TTD, guys. If you know me, play a lot of TTD, but this weapon, melee weapon, pretty trash. But let's try to clutch up this game and get the W here. I'm gonna try to make this thing useful by setting up a barricade. Like, so you would do that, right? I mean, actually it kind of worked right there, right? I mean, low-key, I kind of hit that barricade like kind of money ways. All right, there we go. That honestly just worked out very well for us. Now, can you shoot them down? No, you can't even shoot them down. So maybe it is better than most people think for doing something like that. That was kind of weird, right? Like, let's try that again. You'd have to really hit that perfect though. Look at that. How funny is that? Now, if you do run into it, it'll actually break it. So just kind of keep that in mind. Now, very, very weird strategy right there. Definitely not something you're going to see most players doing in this game, but it's something that you're going to want to keep in mind. If you are playing, it's something that you guys could either run into or, low-key just do yourself. So just know what we just did and try to avoid it in a future match if you guys are playing someone that's kind of scary, a little midnight demon or something like that. You guys are going to be very, very spooked like I am right here playing this guy. Is he using a ray gun right now, or what is he using? I don't even know. He definitely popped a med kit though, because there's no way he was still alive after all those AR shots and then all of the other ones. But let's go ahead and do the same thing again just to annoy this guy. And yo, that mobile aimbot is wild, guys. He didn't even miss a shot. This guy is a mobile player, so that burst rifle is going to be super duper OP. And I'm sure you guys could relate if you're a mobile player. That thing is honestly kind of crazy. Like, look at this. He just doesn't miss. Dude does not miss at all. So pretty wild when it comes to that gun. You really should give that one a shot if you're a mobile player. I'm telling you right now, you might like that a lot. But let's go ahead and get on to the next game, and I'm going to show you guys the next weapon. Or it's not even really a weapon. It's not even a melee weapon. It's basically just your fist, right? So this thing is actually like, it's not horrible. None of these melee weapons are really horrible. Even the trowel, you could do that fun glitch with it and set up some walls for yourself. I wish the walls were just more kind of solid and like didn't go away. Kind of like something like Valorant maybe. I think Valorant does something like that. But what I'm trying to get to, the fist here coming in at, I believe, number 5. Now, this thing here is not the worst in the world, because what I like about it is it allows you to do some double jumps. You're not going to ever want to punch a guy in the face. That's not going to work out very well for you. They're going to either just blast you with the shorty or kill you with the katana or something like that, chainsaw you down. Now, well, if this guy's a sniper, it's not going to be very, useful, but it will be in the sense of I could get around the map a little bit nicer. So like if you're playing something like construction, you can do this like quick jump like this, then like this, go like that. Try to bob and weave here and kind of just mess around with this guy. Now, this is a mobile sniper player. Once again, the bullets are going to warp towards my head. If you're playing people like this, like I always say, this is one thing I don't like about this game. I don't want to play a mobile player. I really don't. Stick to your mobile player servers. If they're going to have this hitbox, this is just ridiculous, guys. It's seriously insane. Like, they don't even have to try. They just instantly kill you, right? It's scary. It's scary out here. I'm not going to lie. But the main thing about the fist, I'm not putting it at the worst because I feel like it's better than the trowel. I'd rather have the ability to move around like this and dodge these crazy sniper shots. Like this guy here, you know, we could do these crazy movements, but if we don't have that ability, then we can't do it. See, right there, we kind of messing with that guy's head, even though he's got that mobile hitbox. Once we start getting around him and behind him, that hitbox ain't going to help you if I'm behind you. So the quick movement is what could really, really set you like far, far away from like other players in this game. I'm telling you right now, guys. Now, this is a bad position to be in here. Oh, that was a really good spot for me to be in, though, because that guy got stuck up on the wall right there. He was doing a little wall riding right there. You don't want to do that in a game because that is how you get trapped and how you can easily die. Now, this guy actually, low-key, does not have good movement. His sniping thing is just like once again, this is not a good player. No offense to you, bro, but you're just using the aimbot on the mobile. Like, it's just ridiculous. I hate it. I really, really hate it, but once again, just going to go ahead and just quickly do some crazy movements with the jumping right there. But dude doesn't miss a shot. He's actually on an 8 win streak, right? Like, what am I doing right now, guys? This guy's on an 8 win streak. Like, there's no way. I mean, he is because, you know, once again, that the aim box is just kind of crazy. It really, really is. But once again, not a good player. Just doesn't miss a shot. You know, if you have the ability to hit every single shot, even if you have bad movement and everything else, of course you're going to win, right? Let's be honest here. But hopefully we can put this guy and his 9, or, well, we don't want him to have a 9 win streak, right? So let's go ahead and take him out right here. Bang! See ya later, my friend. No 8 win streak for you no more. GG, buddy. But fist, good for movement, and that was a great match to show you guys because I was doing quick movements, getting around the map, getting behind him, messing up that aimbot, you know, and it really, really worked out well for us. So let's get on into the next match, and we're going to talk about number 4, which is the, oh, he bought his thing back for keys. What a loser for doing that, right? But anyways, we are going to get on to the knife, which is, in my opinion, pretty mid. It's mid. That's why it's coming in the number 4 spot here, because once again, the knife, it actually does do good and solid damage, but it goes one step further than other things. You could backstab someone and kill them in 1 hit. Now, I will try to do this here. It's not going to be easy. So what I'll do maybe is use a flare gun and then the knife, obviously, and then maybe a smoke grenade. Now, smoke grenades are very strange, but maybe we can make it work. I'm telling you guys, it could be kind of weird. So let's just be weird here and try to play into this smoke. Let's see. Is he going to walk into the smoke? I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for him. I think he's above me right now. I'm trying to listen and see where he is. Well, obviously, I can't see nothing, but I think he's above me. These guys got a chainsaw. There he is. There he is right there. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, he got me at the chainsaw. The chainsaw is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. We'll talk about that later, but that thing does damage, right? But anyways, this is something that you're just going to want to go for the backstab on. So let me tell you something about this weapon, though, is one very, 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 very big thing that you guys definitely got to be careful about. Now, I don't know if I could hit him from down here. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, guys, like this weapon. Oh, right there. See that crazy hitbox? I hit him from pretty far away. Now, it wasn't perfect, but if you could get that backstab on him, you're golden. Now, one good thing you could do, let's say you're a bad player, right? Now, this isn't really something that I would use if I was a really good player. But if you're a really bad player, something that you guys could actually do and get away with by using this thing, right? Oh, look at that. You guys see that? How crazy that is, right? Like, isn't that just insane? All right. Now, if I was going back to, if you're a bad player and you're playing like 5v5s and you sneak up on someone and you're scared that, like, you know, they'll turn around and kill you instantly because you might not hit every shot. Well, what I recommend is pull out the knife, and guess what? Then you could go ahead and get the 1-hit kill. And that is really, really strong, actually. So it's a good play, possibly. Now, this guy, let's see. Oh, see, that could have been a kill right there, guys. That low-key could have been a kill, and that should not have been a hit at all. But it was, and I hit that guy 3 times with the knife, and that's kind of where it slacks a little bit for you compared to the other weapons. That should have been a kill. We hit him 3 times with the knife. No backstabs, unfortunately, but once again, obviously in a 1v1, I'm the only threat on the map, so he's not really going to be worried about too many other players. Now he doesn't know where I am, though, so we could go ahead and do that. Yo, let's go. See? It could actually work out. It could. You can make some weird plays. Like, this guy is not you know, the best player in the world, but he's also not the worst. He's a mobile player, so once again, we got to be careful with that, you know, little aiming, that stuff going on. But look at this. Here we go, and we go like that. Oh, man, that could have been really, really good. Oh, I'm stuck. What the heck? I'm stuck on the wall. But that could have been really good. We could have got that guy right there again, too, but unfortunately, we missed that one, sadly. But, hey, man, it happens. The knife, though, once again, for solo play, I would rank it probably one of the worst. Now, if once again you're playing group play and you're trying to get these like sneaky kills and stuff, it could really work out for you. Now, look at this. We're messing with this mobile player. He doesn't even know where I am. That guy's spinning around. That's crazy. But hey, GG, man. Knife, though, once again, solo match is tough, but you're playing in groups and you're like kind of a worse player. It's good for that one hit potential. Now, let's get on into the next one here. And by the way, guys, if you're new to this channel, hit that sub button. We're so close to 1,000 subs. We're actually halfway there. Thank you guys so much. Let's get to 1,000 now. Road to 1K. All right, we can do it. Thank you for the first 500 subs, though. Y'all are the best. Let me know if you guys think this ranking is accurate, by the way. I'm just curious. If you don't, let me know in the comments what your ranking is, all right? And, you know, it's pretty interesting. I want to see what it is. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on to the next weapon here, which is going to be the chainsaw, kind of the thing that guy was actually using. So, now, listen. This weapon, or melee weapon, whatever you want to call it, actually has a hidden ability. So, I don't know necessarily how to do it, but I will try for you guys here. I'll try my best, okay? So, you throw down this, I think, and then you go like that, and it shoots you up into the air. And I thought that you honestly got launched, like, more forward. I don't know why it didn't work like that, but I know that, like, sometimes when I'm playing people, they pull out the chainsaw. It gets scary. I'm not gonna lie. So, let's try that again. Let's see if I have to, like, I don't know. Do you go like this? No, I'm not sure how it works, guys, to be honest with you. I know that you could do it, though. Maybe you have to, like, dive and do, like, something like that. But what's really good about this one and why I put it at number 3 is, number 1, that cool jumping glitch ability. It could work. I don't necessarily know how it works, but I do know that it is a thing. So maybe you go like this, and maybe you go like that. No, it still didn't do anything. So maybe they patched it. I'm not too sure. But I do like how you could, like, kind of run forward like this. If you're playing, like, back rooms or something, this could be a very, very good, you know, idea for you. It surely could. Now, in this game, if you're in an ice thing like that from the freeze ray, you should be able to, like, cut yourself out, especially if you're using a chainsaw, right? Come on now. But anyways, pretty good weapon once it comes down to, like, actually doing, like, melee damage here. Now, this guy is actually using a shorty, so that's gonna be really bad. But look at that. I hit that guy barely, like, for, like, 2 seconds, and I got him down to 30 HP. This guy is just really smart. He's actually using, like, a good counter to, like, someone who's just going all out melee. But this gun, weapon, you know, type thingy, whatever you want to call it, once again, is going to be really good if you're doing, like, melee versus melee. Now, if you are going ahead and just trying to fight a guy straight on like this, that thing's going to be pretty much useless besides the jump. So, if you want to be good at the jump, maybe get a quick snipe on someone, it's going to be a great ability, you know, melee weapon for it. If not, then it's not going to be too useful for you. Now, the next two, I had a tough time deciding on which one was first and which one was second, but I made up my mind. Katana coming in at number 2. This thing is amazing. Once again, Katana and Scythe, they kind of like outclass all the other melee weapons by quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. So I will just, you know, come out of the gates here and say that. That is probably an important distinction to make, but some of the really good things about this thing are, number 1, they do damage, and they do lots of damage. Trust me. I'll show you here shortly. Now, they do damage in 2 different ways, okay? The katana could either, you know, you could slice the enemy, and it does, like, I believe, like 50 to 60, somewhere in there. Unfortunately, it doesn't backstab for a one-hit kill, which would be pretty cool if it did, but sadly, it doesn't. But if it did, that would be awesome. Now, what it does do, though, and what it also could do, is it could reflect the enemy's shots, and this guy is a little too good to get fooled by it, I think. Oh, wait, I got him a little bit right there, as you guys could see. Got him a couple times, which isn't perfect, but it did do something, right? So, it did do something. We could go ahead and get a shot off there. Maybe, oh, I think he just healed up. So, you know what? I'll pop a little medikit here and see what I could do. So, we got to be careful. And maybe we could go for a slice here. Oh, I don't know why the hitbox did not hit him right there. That's kind of crazy. I'm surprised, actually. I'm honestly surprised about that one, guys. That should have hit. But, hey, man, sometimes the game's kind of weird, right? Sometimes the game could be weird. Now, once again, we got to kind of, like, catch him off guard with this play. And you got to be very, very, very accurate when it comes to, like, timing-wise of your katana, like, reflection period, because if you screw that up, it could kind of just cost you, like, random damage for, like, no reason. Now, one big counter that you guys do have to keep in mind, and that you should 100% know if you're going to be a user of the katana, the ray gun. it does not get reflected. So they could just keep, shooting you all you want, and you're just gonna be sitting there helpless. So be careful with that. But I want to show you guys now. I want to kind of get like a melee hit on this guy and show you how much damage it does. So weirdly enough, I'm not hitting him here, and I don't know why. Like, I should be, you would think that that would hit. Even that's actually not a good look for the katana, right? Like, I'm in that dude's face, and I'm swinging that thing. The katana, it's a long sword. That should hit him all day, every day. I couldn't even get a hit right there. But once again, even if I don't hit him during this whole entire match, like I said before, it does about 50 to 60. So somewhere in there, you guys will see. Hopefully, I will hit him, though. Oh, also, that's another thing that does not, unfortunately, I can't reflect that, so that will kill you every single time. So gotta be careful about that. The RPG is a very, very big problem. But guys, listen, if you're playing noobs or if you're playing in 5v5s, this is a great weapon. You could easily kill your opponents, like, super duper easily. Now, I really want to get a hit for y'all, but I just couldn't even get a hit. So maybe that's a sign to never use the katana. I don't know. In a 1v1, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, not gonna lie, because the thing that you really want in a 1v1 is movement. Now, the fists, they were okay. They get you around the map pretty quick. We won that match pretty easily because of, our movement there in that game. We were playing a mobile player. He wasn't missing his shots, but the movement kind of threw him off a little bit, right? So what's the best movement thing in the game? In my opinion, the Scythe. The Scythe is so good for quick plays because it could get you from ground levels, especially in the arena, all the way up to the top in just one simple click. So what we're going to do here is this game, I'm going to be really weird. I'm going to use the burst rifle just like that last guy was, but I'm going to use the Scythe, all right? So check this out. We're going to Scythe it up here. So what you could do is you could straight up just run right up mid, go up like that, jump right there, and then boom, you're up top just like that. So you could do some crazy stuff like that. And I'm telling you right now, this dude's being a little sus right here, but you could do some really good plays like that, guys, and, make it happen. Now, I don't know how he's still alive right there. That's crazy. But anyways, the movement is king. Movement is king. Kind of like how AoE was king back in the OG days of doing like challenges on toilet tower defense. Well, in this case, the movement is king. So as you can see here, this guy's moving around a lot. It's really hard to hit him. Wow, I'm sliding a lot right there. Holy smokes, guys. What's that all about? But the movement is what you're going to want to do. So like you can really throw people off guard, like kind of like a play like that, something like that. Now, obviously, you're going to want to hit your shots. This guy, weirdly enough, is using a knife, but I really do like about the knife, though, is you could get a karambit skin on that. It's really nice, isn't it? The one that he's using, I like that one a lot. But this thing, once again, is just mainly for this movement. And I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be handy for you. It is going to be very, very handy for you. Take my word for it, guys. Now, I just suck with this burst rifle, to be honest with you. I know when I made my primary weapon tier list, you guys said the burst should be a little bit higher, but I don't like the burst. I like the normal AR better, I think, honestly. I like the normal AR better, guys. I hate to break it to you, but I just do, because look at this. Look at this. I'm just a beam with this thing. The other thing is too slow. It's too slow. I'd rather be hit scanning than having to lead my shots and stuff. At least that's what it feels like. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm just bad. What do I know, right? What do I know? What do I know? But there we go. We got some good hits in right there. Definitely are going to want to pop a little med kit here and get back. Oh, well, I went a little too quick for my brain right there to click the button, I think. Okay, so we got to go like this, pull out this weapon, and boom, there we go. All right. So once again, those little quick movements, throwing your enemies off guard is what you want to do. And that's why the Scythe is so good. And it actually does. It does a lot of damage if you hit the guy. It does 70, I think, the most out of all melee weapons, maybe besides the chainsaw. But it's really good, actually. Low-key, the Scythe for, actually swiping at your enemies is good. And it has good range, because it's a pretty darn big weapon, I'm not going to lie. So, very, very good all around. All around, guys. You're going to want to give it a shot if you haven't done so already. Trust me on that. You're going to like it. Mark my words. I am pretty confident that you guys are actually going to love it. But look at that. See, that's where the chainsaw is becoming really effective. You gotta be careful for someone like that, because that thing will kill you quick. That's why he's using it. It's actually a good weapon. It really is a good weapon. So, the chainsaw, that's why I put it at number 3. It's not bad, guys. It's not bad. And it's this guy. He is actually taking advantage of the jump. Once again, I don't know how to do the jump, type thing. So, just keep that in mind. I guess I'm not a good example at that. For whatever reason, this guy just gave up, I think. I don't know. I don't know why he gave up, but GG, man. Scythe, though. Use it. Best in the game. Yeah, I love it for the movement. I love it for, hitting enemies if I have to. Hopefully you don't have to do that, but getting around the map quick, up and down, movement, key. It's key. It's key. That's why it's at number 1, guys. So I hope you like this list. I hope you like my ranking. If you don't, let me know why in the comments. Give me your better ranking. If you're new here, don't forget, hit that sub button. Let's get to 1,000 subs. All right, guys, we could do this. And let me know if you guys want to see another challenge video. Let me know what challenge you guys want to see from me next, because I will gladly try to do that for you soon. All right, so let me know what you guys want to see, and I will pull it off. All right, adios, though.